everyone, welcome back to Virtual Programming with Boys and Girls Clubs of the Fox Valley. My name is Miss Chelsea. I work at the Downtown Club here in Appleton. For our art project today, we are going to be doing a type of illusion art. So what's going to happen is that when we make our art project today, it is going to look like the shape that you're drawing is popping out of the page. Sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? So why don't we get started by grabbing our materials? It's pretty simple today. All you need is a blank piece of paper, a ruler, and then a pencil and some coloring supplies. As usual, the coloring supplies don't really matter, whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm using markers today just because those are what I like and it's what I have on hand. So why don't we get started and I'll show you how to make an object that pops off the paper. For the first step of this project, you are going to find an object that you can trace onto the paper. So a really easy one to use is your hand. So you can lay down whatever hand you don't draw with and then trace around it onto the paper. If you don't feel like using your hand, you can always draw a heart or a circle, or find something to trace. This project is pretty adaptable to whatever you feel like doing. I'm just doing the hand because I have one attached to me and it's pretty handy to use. The next step of this project is to take your ruler, and what you're going to do is you're going to draw lines across your paper. Now they can be whatever thickness you'd like. I'm keeping mine kind of in the middle there, so not too big, not too small. When you trace your line though, you are going to skip over the shape you made. So I'm drawing the line up to the outline of my hand, I'm skipping it, and then drawing to the edge of the paper. So as you can see, I made a line that goes across the paper but skips my hand. And I'm gonna do that again. And then I'm going to keep doing that until the whole paper is filled up with lines that do not cross over into the hand. So why don't we get that done here? So now that I have all of the lines drawn across my paper, I'm going to add some lines into the shape that I made in the middle. However, these are not going to be completely straight like the ones on the outside. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the beginning of the line, but instead of drawing it straight, I'm going to draw kind of an arch shape like a rainbow. Okay? And then I'm going to follow that pattern at the next set of lines. Alright, and I'm going to continue that all the way up through my hand, making sure I'm matching both sides of the lines with an arched line. So here we have our picture with all of the lines drawn in. Now it doesn't quite look like much yet, but once we add in our colors, you'll see how the object pops off the page. So the next step is to take your coloring supplies and to color each line a different color. So I'm going to be using blue, yellow, green, and purple. And so I'm going to start with one color, and then the next, and the next, and the next. And I'm gonna keep using those colors all the way up the paper. So while we color, we are going to connect the lines as if they were one complete line across the whole paper. Alright, so here is our result of our project today. You can just see that there's an image of a hand kind of popping out of the paper there. So what happens is that by using curved lines on this picture, what it does is it tricks our mind into thinking that there's depth to the paper, even though there isn't. I will have a picture of this at the end of the video lying flat on the table. It might be a little easier to see the hand popping out of the paper at that point. So, thank you for joining me for the art project today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned a little something about 3D and how to make art pop. I'm really proud of you for continuing to learn and grow every day. And as always, I wish each and every one of you all the best. I'll see you on the next video.